This is Barcelona Terminal 2B. Now my flight's ready to get checked in over here. Flight to Islamabad. Finally got my ticket to Islamabad. Right here I got 48L. It's an Airbus 330. I got a window seat and it's midnight here, so that's why all the shops are closed. The flight departs at midnight 05. I'm gonna board at 11:20. Right now it's 11 o'clock p.m. so that's why no one's here. It's 10:35 p.m. here, so that's why this place is so empty. But my flight is on time, that's a good thing. I just got through immigration and he asked, where are you flying to? Because he was surprised. The only flight leaving from this terminal is to Islamabad since it's international. And it's really late. Looks to be a 777.
Hello.
इसके ऊपर लगा हुआ टैग छोड़ दो इसको straight and right.
Thank you. Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? 48L. Go straight next one, please. Thank you. दो कुर्ती सुबह से लेके 8 बजे तक शाम के बस शाम को होती है ना Where is the other boarding cards? Hi, how are you?
Thank you.
In the site.
The reason is that we've been asking ETC for clearance, although they've deferred the clearance for a while. We're expecting about 30 minutes of delay, minimum of 30 minutes, or just a little more. But we are trying our best. We'll be calling them within 5 or 10 minutes more and try to reduce the delay. Kindly bear with us. I hope you can look after the cabin, and thank you very much for bearing with us.
हम 11,400 मीटर की बुलंदी पर परवाज करते हुए इंशाल्लाह 6 घंटे और 50 मिनट में इस्लामाबाद पहुंचेंगे। बराए मेहरबानी हिफाजती बंद बात लें, कुर्सी की कुर्सी भी रखें और खाने की मेज सही तरीके से बंद करें। As we can encounter turbulence unexpectedly, to fasten seatbelt, insert flat metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. On board the aircraft, 2 in the aft, 4 in the center and 2 in the forward of the aircraft. Thank you.
सात मेरे पास 7 टिकटें हैं, 7 ही बैठे हैं।
That one is good. There's another one which is American steak. So
Oh, really?
I mean, I don't want to feel American. No, but let's go. And it's like a taste of Kabul.
Kabul or kebab?
Afghanistan. Yeah, that's again F6. Yeah. This is 148. Okay, so mine, I think. You've been all over the place, man. You've guys here Tunisia, Libya,
Libya.
Sri Lanka. You've been, man.
Everywhere.
Impressive stuff, man. Really, it's
I better put my seatbelt on.
Please do, yes. Thanks for reminding me too.
My name is Jason. Your name?
My name's Aves.
What city do you come from in Pakistan?
I was born in Gilgit, the place that you're going to.
Okay.
But I've lived all across Pakistan, Karachi, Lahore, but most of my time I've been in Islamabad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. This is really. They renovated this airport, huh?
Actually, it's a new airport.
Oh, it's new?
Yeah, the old one was in the center of the city.
Ah.
So they made this, but it was getting too cluttered, and it wasn't able to, you couldn't expand it because it was right in the middle of the city. You couldn't really expand.
Okay.
So they made this new one. This was opened a couple of years ago.
Oh, really? Okay.
How'd you find it? What was your experience?
It's really nice.
Yeah, like it?
It's really big.
So this is just the highway, the piece of the highway that is connecting the airport to the motorway system.
How did you hear about couchsurfing?
I was looking at somebody's vlog, like a traveler's vlog, and
okay.
he said that I met this local through couchsurfing. So I thought that maybe, it's always good to meet new people.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why I just, I thought that maybe I'll meet someone nice and make friends and show them around the country a bit, and hopefully give them perspective that usually they won't get from just just to assist them and help them, make them have a good time.
That's pretty good. Do you remember who it was? Or there's so many you're watching?
Oh man, it's a good question. I'm not sure.
Was it an Indian one?
No. It was.
Caucasian?
He was definitely Caucasian. I'm forgetting the name though.
Okay.
He has slightly.
But you could find his channel, right?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll check it later on.
Yeah, he has this little beard. He has slick back, black. He was traveling all over the place, but a really nice guy, very humble, gentle person.
Okay.
Solar panel, you'll find something really pretty. See that?
Oh yeah, there it is.
We'll come back to it once after lunch.
There it is. That's the famous one.
I mean, you can get your McDonald's, your KFC, your Pizza Hut, your Taco Bell, whatever.
Wow. Parties in Pakistan.
Kind of more perspective.
So where are we going now?
We are going to the Safagul Mall. We're trying to get a bite to eat.
All right, great.
Hopefully
Hopefully they have vegetarian food.
I'm sure they have lots of choices. That's why we're going here, so you have more
Yeah.
choice. These big malls with all these international partners.
Oh look, mango.
While you're here, you cannot leave without trying mangoes.
Oh yeah, okay.
We'll have once during the day. We'll sit the night,
Okay.
have a bucket of mangoes with ice in it, and we'll just
Oh, that's good.
best mango season, best time to be in Bangkok is the mango season.
Okay. All right, let's go up to the food court.
Okay.
Let's take the escalator.
Yeah, I'll just hide this way.
Oh yeah, okay. So the food court is on what floor?
That would be on the 7th.
Top?
The 7th floor, the top floor.
Okay, yeah.
Shouldn't we take one of these lifts, the capsule things?
Oh yeah.
Not for a better view, no?
7 floors is a lot.
By escalator, especially. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we
We were gonna take the escalators, but then we realized that it's 7 floors. Wow. The funny part about this escalators is that when you get up to the top, it goes into nowhere.
सारी स्पाइसी का मिक्स कर ठीक है so we know that
Alright. We're here at this mall.
it's of a gold it's gold
Yeah. It's 7 floors, right?
it's yeah it's 7th floor you can also take the elevator.
Alright, good. So what do we have here?
We have a traditional Pakistani meal. It's a staple. All of us love this. It's specific to Punjab, but it's all over the place. So we have boiled rice with cumin. Cumin seeds. Yes. Cumin seeds. Man, you're sharp. So with cumin seeds, you'll have this nice earthen texture. We have lentils. This, I believe, is chana or chickpeas. This is another type of lentils. This is green mint chutney sauce. You have salads and a little pickle, which you would try for the first time.
You can find pickle anywhere in Pakistan?
Oh yeah, all over the place. It's a staple in the food. And also we have some red beans that
red
you're gonna
beans.
try. And also some black lentils that are crazy good.
Now I'm gonna try the food over here. Let's see, we'll try the chana. Really good.
And what about this one?
Let's see this one. A little spicy, right?
This one will be a little bit in taste,
That's good too.
but you have to mix this with
Yeah.
the rice. Along it will not be high.
Alright, great. Good taste. So for dessert, what do we have?
This is called kheer.
Yeah.
It's a rice pudding with cardamom and rose water, and it's served chilled. So it comes in this little clay pots.
Alright.
This is clay, and then you open it up and
Wow.
what was that? That's amazing. Look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm curious to taste it.
I only cheated and took a bite out, so you can do it.
Yeah, it's good. You guys make pizza here? I guess they do, huh?
They make pizza cones, not pizza.
But what is pizza cones?
Yeah, pizza cone they kind of get it. So they make this cone sort of a thing and put pizza stuff inside.
pizza. Oh,
It's a
that's
pizza
what
in
it
a
is.
cone.
Oh, okay. I get it. Thank you. So pizza cone is just pizza in a cone.
See, in Pakistan, you have to realize that almost everything we do is improvised in one way or another. We love improvisation. It's called jugaad.
Ah, okay.
If you've heard of it. Here somewhere. That's how we took it off from.
Okay.
But now it's so commonplace, it's kind of exhausting. That little black cloud towards the side mirror.
Wait.
Some people who are a bit extreme, they're gonna hang a little kid's shoe at the same place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's supposed to have the same effect.
Yeah, it's so nice and clean in Islamabad.
Plus, like, you know how New York has streets. There you go. So it started doing my travel apps.
So there's a mall beneath this multi-purpose complex?
The curvy thing is the roof of the mall.
Oh, really? And then on top of that, there's apartments. What's the name of that place?
Centaurus.
Oh, okay.
The Centaurus Mall is at the bottom, and the whole thing is called Centaurus.
Yeah, okay.
This is the Rawal Lake.
Oh, okay.
This feeds, this gives water to Islamabad, the people.
Yeah. Like drinking water?
Drinking water.
Okay.
Really pretty place. We can probably take a look at that as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that the mosque down there?
Which one?
This
The blue?
that's a different mosque, or?
That's a completely different mosque.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what about this highway?
this is known as the Faisal Avenue or the Islamabad Highway. This goes straight, cutting Pindi, and goes straight to Lahore actually. So,
Now we made it to One Al restaurant.
so sitting के लिए आगे
They love tulips here though, look. Oh, this is interesting.
That's where you'll find lots of tourists and foreigners and diplomats just taking their walks every day. जैसे लेके आते थे बोरियों में सारी चीज़ों में डाल के फिर डालने को लेके आते थे फिर सारा रेस्क्यू कर लेकिन
ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕਰਜ਼ਾ ਹੀ ਮਾਫ ਕਰ ਦੋ
इसी लगे ना सर वो फिनिश करना है
So this
all
is
these
fun.
things go into each one of these
Oh, really?
different ingredients.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
That's rose petals. That is
Oh,
Look
really?
at that. This is rose and honey.
Ah.
Would you like?
What is it, sweet?
It's a
Yeah.
sweet thing.
What is your
So the leaf
Yeah?
is from a specific tree.
Oh.
middle legal?
It's a betel nut tree that you use the leaf, and then there's betel nuts. There's some sweet condiments. There's some rose petals, and a ton of other stuff that I don't know the names of.
We flew in 2009, crashed here. This is the memorial for that air crash. Oh, that's the flight number.
Yeah.
Oh, 2010. This happened in 2010.
Marcos Saudi Arabia, who gifted Pakistani's mosque. It is based on the design of a Bedouin tent. It's really beautiful.
Wow, that's impressive.
You don't mind walking a bit, do you? Yeah.
What year was this mosque built and what's the name of it?
This mosque is called the Faisal Mosque. It's named after King Faisal of Saudi Arabia. He gifted this mosque to Pakistan. I believe it was about $250 million back then. And it was completed around 84, I believe.
Okay.
And it has been the glowing structure that identifies Islamabad especially.
Wow. That's pretty nice. And tourists come here every day.
It's a massive tourist spot. Do you see that little moon on the top?
Yeah.
It was made of gold at a point.
Oh, really?
It was covered with a gold shell. But then I think they took it off or something.
But do you remember that back when it first opened?
Absolutely. It would be gleaming from. We would be going from Pindi to Skardu a lot because Dad was working there, and every time we would fly over this thing, it would just look like a little rose petal just in the middle of green,
Oh wow.
It's the most beautiful thing ever.
Well, that's very nice.
Man, you're not garnering the same respect as a foreign tourist, man. What's wrong? Where's your backpack?
I don't know. You're with me.
It's either me throwing people off, or it's either you're missing backpack.
Hey, how are you? Everyone asks to take pictures with you.
Yes.
It happened before.
Why are you filming me?
Because I wanted to see your reaction when. Okay. So the chandelier has diamonds in it.
I've heard, yeah. That was a popular narrative. It was noisy apparently. First time I rode a C-130 was when I was 3 months old. I was moved from Gilgit to Quetta. Or your friend from Czech Republic. So if he's planning to walk barefoot through Islamabad, we have to maybe confiscate it. Not camera.
Oh, is that what you wanted to tell me?
Yeah.
So
You don't have a camera on you, do you?
photography.
We just have cameras. We don't have cameras.
Photography video is strictly prohibited in Masjid area. In case of violation, camera will be confiscated.
Okay.
So
Hope it's not expensive, man.
I know. So what do you think?
I think outside is fine as long as you don't go inside. We can take a look inside, but we shouldn't be shooting inside.
Okay.
Inside the mosque.
You think that's an old rule or that's a current rule? Really?
Because everybody has a phone now. How can you stop? You can't be collecting phones from people. So I think it's just defunct now.
This was before the cell phone was invented.
Yeah, probably.
2007.
Yeah.
Well, they're all trying to climb up.
Kids will find their slides whenever they can.
So before the barbed wires, kids were climbing all the way to the top.
Who knows? Maybe adults were doing it too. You never know.
It looks so fun.
Sure, the Turkish architects weren't thinking of this when they were building it. This is part of the utility. That's the roof of the mosque, and people who don't accept this will be turned into the police. That's what it says.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so.
And they still didn't listen, so they had to put barbed wire.
Yeah. Okay, you need to shut off this camera before somebody confiscates it.
Okay. Kids like playing in here, even though there's no water. There's no water in here. You don't care?
Number 11.
Oh, number 11?
Unclaimed articles or baggage may be reported immediately to the administration.
All right.
This is a prime example. If you need anything done, photocopy, scanning, printing, design, this gentleman will help you out.
Okay.
Take a look, man. Corollas have been given a new life.
So he has the whole print shop set up.
He has the whole thing stimulated. He's got this computer. It's internally powered.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So he's basically wireless. If you want to charge your phone, whatever. It's in the cameraman is right there, so you can take a picture here and they can just develop print.
Okay.
The whole shebang bang.
That's pretty good. And then they just drive home. All right, here I am in Islamabad in Pakistan with the Faisal Mosque behind me. It was built in 1984 and it's a really famous place, especially on Fridays. However, Mondays, it's kind of slow, but even though there's a lot of people around here. I continue dancing around the world. Okay.
This is known as China Complex. There's Saudi Park building in the back. So you'll find all these corporate houses on this road.
Yeah, so this is downtown, but it looks pretty nice and peaceful.
Yeah, it's downtown, but it's known as blue area.
Okay.
There's also mauve area and green area and purple area, but they're for different purposes.
Yeah, okay.
So Islamabad was designed, it was really organized in a good way.
I like that.
Yeah.
And where are we headed to now?
We're heading to this place called Constitution Avenue. This is where the seat of the government is. This is where both the upper house, the parliament, the Supreme Court, the Secretariat, where all the government offices are. So kind of like the White House.
All right, great. All right, here's the Marriott, famous Marriott in Islamabad.
Yeah. And the day I joined Microsoft, I was working on the ground floor, right here in the corner, in this building.
Okay.
And due to SAT just went up when you see a cop just...
Yeah, the checkpoints.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the Senate and the Parliament, okay?
All right.
This is the Supreme Court, what you see in front.
Okay.
And all this architecture is really, really contemporary. If you look at it, it's really nice. Old buildings.
Oh, there's some old...
That's actually the newest. This is the Supreme Court.
Okay.
And this, my friend, is the Prime Minister's Secretariat. This is where the PM's offices are.
I see.
This one.
This old one?
This is actually the newest building. It's designed to be old, but it's the newest.
What is this one again?
This is the Prime Minister's Secretariat. This Prime Minister's offices.
Okay.
Kind of like the, White House sort of thing. The horse.
But is it this for decoration?
This for decoration. But you...
So what kind of tea is this?
This is a milk tea.
Can you show it on the menu?
Yeah, I can show you on the menu. Here's the second one.
Second one.
So this one,
Oh, that one. How do you pronounce it?
we called it doodh patti.
Doodh patti.
Yeah, doodh is for milk and patti is for the leaves, tea leaves.
Okay. That's very nice. So my name's Jason. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Akbar Ali.
And you? Okay, great. So how did you hear about couchsurfing?
I knew about couchsurfing from one of my students who was studying in Poland in an exchange program. And when I tried it, it was an awesome experience. So far, it is going great for me.
Okay, so you've been hosted twice.
Yeah.
And am I the first guest?
You are my third guest.
Third guest?
Yeah.
So how many guests? It was the Polish guy last, and before that?
One Polish guy and a couple. The girl was from Switzerland and the boy was from Italy.
Okay, that's good. So far so good.
Yeah, so far. So good.
That's great.
So,
Over here?
listen, where would you like to sit? There? It's up to you.
I was curious about Pakistan, and if I wanted to go to find some alcohol in this country, what would I have to do to find it?
Yeah, as far as I know, there is a license for consuming alcohol, and then for locals, what I have heard is that it depends on the salary as well. So they are given some units, and I'm not sure what one unit equals to, but it is units equivalent to some number of bottles as well. But I'm not sure. But I'm sure that alcohol has permit to consume it.
Okay, so first I would have to apply for the license or the
Yeah, you
permit.
have to apply for license.
And then when I go to the shop, I show them the license.
Yeah, so
And I can only buy a certain amount of bottles.
yeah, and also, but if you are staying in a good hotel, and if you are a foreigner, they will know by themselves and they will arrange alcohol for you, I guess. In that case, for tourists, there is always a soft corner and they will arrange it for the tourists. But for the locals, I mean the Christian community and the minorities living there, they used to have some valid license for consuming alcohol.
Okay, and there's a ration per month.
Yeah, what I have heard is that.
Okay. Alright, good.
मेरे बच्चे तुम रात को तुमने किया था मैसेज बच्चों ने तो भाई और 6 बजे मेरी बच्ची भाग गई थी नीचे शाम को 4
This is chani, lentils.
lentils with some ginger,
Ginger?
crushed ginger,
The last one? Same?
vegetable with ginger.
Ah, okay. Got it. So this is all vegetarian.
Yeah, I saw it.
Great.
ये जब तुम टेस्ट करोगे ना इसने इसकी वीडियो बनानी है ठीक खा होते आवाज़ रहो बस सीधा रिकॉर्डिंग होगी
I want to hear the pop.
recording is all rupees.
Ana daasi nahi. Mung sara bhi kana yawa to kona.
Da kana that's recording. Bacha, mata preda. Na car wala ko ko recording.
Ana car pe so nahi kana dango dango.
Mangla media wala raj mangla pe.
Media na yala ka
mangla media wala raj mangla ji pesi wala be.
mung sa dera di peso wala banawala ka.
Huh?
Peso wala.
Da peso wala di was bine.
Na na de na de da. Yo que vora macho.
Na achum ba. Lagi mo ya chum.
Dai na ski kana.
Mamuli ba ya chum botal bi hi garam. Acha khurwada.
This is syrup?
Ye syrup. Spice.
Yo me de la ha.
That's a good one.
What happened?
So that's where the pop comes from.
Yeah.
What are they doing now? Eliminating the seeds?
Wow, ra porque gata.
Which
Yeah,
had a
but
big
they-
piece of ice, so he will make another one.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Ice was not properly crushed.
Yeah, okay, it's a big chunk.
Wow, ra porque bese wa.
I see.
ما زخنا نوانا وتجواورا كما ده واپس ما ورا بتبي وجاga دي شربت مال باب गवाचुम
हल्का कौन हो हल्का क्या
So you think the Chinese operate this restaurant or it's a Pakistani operating it?
No, I guess it is owned by Chinese and with some Pakistani staff helping them out.
Okay.
It is in Kevla. Very difficult name. We'll sit here. Just
So this is the place where you have the traditional coffee?
tea.
Tea,
So you
okay.
can make a video if you want. They have this. I'll ask him and then you will.
Okay.
It started just right now. मैं वो भक्ति की भी बनाना चाहती
So this is how they clean it.
Yeah. So they are sort of disposable. They throw it away after the usage.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah. After a while. Okay. I can find free water from those dispensers in different parts of the city.
Oh yeah.
No problem. And is it safe for me to drink?
Yeah, unless they have some good filters, like the one we just saw.
Yeah.
It had a good filter from a reputed company.
Oh,
So you
okay.
need to be aware of the companies as well.
Yeah, okay. But they have to refill it or the filter is on the machine?
No, they have to refill it.
Oh,
Even
okay.
it has some expiry, like few months. Or
Yeah.
They need to upgrade, reinstall it.
Okay. It's hard to understand that.